Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Count Christo and this is AD&D.
AD&D, the best D&D.
Allegedly.
The best, because it's got taco, it's got all the spells that are cool
I
and
know
broken.
literally nothing about it.
It's fantastic. It's lovely. Sleep, for example. Do you know how sleep works in Dungeons and Dragons?
No. Oh, you mean
Sleep
like resting or like a spell?
The spell, I mean.
No.
Yes. So the spell, basically, it's a wizard spell, level 2, I think, or level 1. I think it's really low level, and it's a save against will. It's a will save, I think. Maybe in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons it is a spell save because there's spell saves in that version. But the point is, in later versions, they make it so that you can sleep up to 4 hit die or hit dice worth of creatures, which means that if a creature has more than 4 hit dice, which is the vast majority of the creatures that you're fighting where you need them to sleep, they can't be sleeped.
Excellent.
But in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, it's just a spell resist check. And you can sleep anybody, including a super boss that it's spell immunity and stuff like that. Because there's spells to reduce spell immunity and spell save throws and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's lovely, it's amazing. It just adds to the whole puzzly part of spellcasting combat in that game. And it's also
Sounds
totally broken,
cool.
by the way.
It sounds it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm not taunted anymore. Which sounds like a bad thing, but it is not.
So I've come up with this, this campaign to run this evening. And this evening, just so you know, viewers, is this episode and the previous 2. You still show up red on my overview, by the way. Or maybe I have the wrong. Oh, because I had the Incarnate Champion selected, who's mad, right?
Oh. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, if you could hit this, it would be great. I could get it next turn, but it would be annoying.
I'm trying to. Sorry, you were.
Yeah, so it's really difficult for me to decide what an appropriate number of enemies and which enemies, like knowing how hard it will be. There's some really good guides online and stuff, but then you want to tweak it a bit. So it's really difficult. It's interesting.
I can give you my opinion.
No, that would involve me telling you more than you should know before we start. And I'm sure I've come up with something fine. And the thing about it is, okay, good. So they don't die, but now they won't resurrect. The thing about it is, of course, if the first fight's way too easy, I can just add enemies later on that weren't originally there.
Yeah,
which is fine.
That's true.
Which is fine. All part of the boredom, apparently. All part of the wonderful improvisation that can make it so
did
fun.
you see what Wendigo did?
Just hid. Oh wait, what the fudge?
Why are we fighting a door?
A path revealed itself. I don't think we're fighting a door. I think we're getting out of here.
We're killing them though, still, right?
I mean, no.
You're just legging it?
I think they just resurrect endlessly.
A battlefield.
Okay.
Because it's a dream, right? So.
I mean, it makes sense. Are you out of combat then?
Yeah. Oh. We found ourselves in a war-torn desert.
We're not in the same place?
Wait, what? Have you gone through the portal?
Okay. So, yeah.
The door, I mean.
Yeah, through the door, yes.
We are in different places then, yeah.
Oh, I might die. I need AIDS, says my character. Get your... Yeah, I didn't die. That's surprising.
I found a bunch of dreamers who are thinking I'm not the Red Prince and they're annoyed.
Not your place to ask.
Oh, I remember this area. Oh, the Red Prince gets to get his whistle wet in here.
Whistling a high and reedy note, he summons the...
Uh-oh. I'm under attack.
Oh, yeah, you deal with them. You're good.
But there is another door, but it's locked. Okay.
I think... Oh, you're actually fighting right away.
Yeah. Well, I had a conversation with them.
Okay, so if you want me to join up here...
I will not end my turn. You do whatever you want. I will tell you before I end my turn.
Okay, so Cloak and Dagger, teleport without breaking, sneaking. So I'm gonna wait 4 rounds so that I can be up here.
Let me know when you're ready. I am ready to end my turn.
Also, didn't I have an ability that was really good for attacking while out of combat? For sneak attacks.
Where are you?
I got... Yeah, what was it called? Assassinate. Yeah, I think the ricochet sucks.
I don't see you. Oh, that's you. That's funny. Hello.
Yeah, I'm a rock.
Let me know.
So assassinate.
I'm going to be able to take out all the physical armor on that guy next to you. If you want.
I'm gonna attack that the dreamer over here.
Yeah.
At the beginning of combat.
Oh,
Watch
okay.
how much damage I'm gonna be able to do.
Okay, I'm watching.
Oh wait, let me see. Far sight. No. It's so assassinate. That sounds about right.
Jesus!
That is a little bit.
That's
It's
a
not
little
that much
bit.
actually. So that does extra 50% damage. I didn't even crit.
It's
I
no,
have a
no Pillars of
70% chance to
Eternity up to 250% more.
I have 220% increase in critical damage.
No, for the sneak attack damage in Pillars of
Oh,
Eternity can be
yeah.
up to 250%. I did, so I played through Pillars 1 again the other day. I'm finally going to try and beat Pillars 2 on, but this time I'm going to do Path of the Damned.
Oh, you poor summer child.
Well, I'm destroying Pillars of Eternity 1 on the one just down from that. Like, absolutely
Well, you would
destroying it.
until you find the bog dragons and
No, I annihilated them. First try on Ardra and Dragon from the Sky.
I cannot believe you.
I hit the Ardra Dragon for 250 damage in a single hit with Durance. It was amazing. It was so good.
Yeah. Oh man, that is a lot.
I was
what
level,
happened to
I
the
was
guy
level
that I
14
shot?
at the time, so...
Oh. Yeah, but still.
The guy you shot, he's...
He's dead?
No, he's this one. He must have recovered.
He's got armor
He
again,
must have
'cause he's
yeah, he's
fortified.
fortified, yeah.
What a piece of crap. That is bad.
Where am I?
You got teleported to the bottom of the
Oh,
pit.
yeah, great.
If only I had another piercing thing.
Yeah, it's a
You
shame.
should. Yeah.
See, you need the piercing build, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to get out of here, basically, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here. Hi.
We're just both retreating. Me not
Yeah.
intentionally. You know you have another turn. Like, I don't know why you retreated.
That's a good
Good question right there, yeah.
Yes. I mean, the answer is obvious, but it's,
Yes, the answer is you're an idiot.
yes. Absolutely. So yeah, I think this is the comeuppance for the whole quest for the Red Prince.
Yeah, probably.
It's so fun that they have these main. It's basically you have like multiple Geralts.
Yeah.
In The Witcher, you have to play one main character. This one, you can play a bunch of them.
It takes so long. Well, that was the wrong attack to use. It takes so long for the things to hit them.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you're-
they're so far down.
Far down and far off. At least they're hitting them, so that's nice. That's a disgusting effect on that particular lizard.
Yeah. The effect's never that nice. Oh no, it's raining. I'm English. I have resistance to that attack. Don't think we are going to regret this.
Are we? I made a bad decision by coming down here, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I told you at the time.
This was yeah, it was really
Terrible
dumb.
idea, yeah.
Because now I can't get
Don't
back
know
up
why
there.
you did it.
Oh, I guess that's it for me. Bye.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, I'm out of
come-
combat. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad then.
I'll just hang out. I'll help you out in a little bit. There must be a way. Why did I am unbelievable. Sometimes I surprise even myself.
Oh, dear.
I mean,
You don't surprise me. Not anymore. Not after 2 years. I can't believe we've been doing this campaign for 2 years. It's pretty mental.
I know this because I started it. We started it right around the time when I started playing Pillars of Eternity 2, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
took me 2 years to finish it as well.
Yeah.
finally
Yeah, it's
did.
pretty insane, that game. When you, the one change I've made, I can't remember if we talked about this already, but the one change I've made is I've let myself respec storyline characters. So I can change their abilities. But it's not cheating, because you could just use ones that you get in an inn.
It isn't cheating, that's true.
And
it's just
insane. It's just
making the
giving
game
yourselves-
better.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. But yeah, so the way I spec my characters means that I have I finally have a party of 6, which I didn't have until Act 3. I had 4 for a long time to get the extra XP. Because your people you recruit instantly get as much XP as you. Although I've noticed it's like minus 250, which is nothing, but it's just strange. But yeah, so I finally have a party of 6, and 4 of them have a might of 18 or above as base. Ooh,
That is a lot.
That is a lot. So I do a shite ton of damage. My main character is like a nuking mage. So a way a lot of fights go is I walk in, the priest casts a spell on me to give me like plus 20 damage. I cast a spell on myself to give myself like plus 5 might, and then I cast one spell, which is an AoE 3 times, and everything dies. Like the stronghold attacks are particularly comical. Literally, I walk in, cast an AoE which is centered on me, and goes like 18 meters in every direction and causes about 100 damage to everything in range. And I can cast it about 4 times in 10 seconds.
Yeah, that is.
Because I also have 18 dexterity.
Dexterity. What's dexterity for?
Attack speed. It means you can cast spells faster.
Oh, right.
Because in my experience, dexterity is almost as important as intelligence on wizards, because you don't usually run out of spell casts, you usually die. So if you just have the dexterity to cast, 50% more spells, you effectively have 50% more spell damage.
Yeah, basically.
Which has been working pretty well.
Apart from long fights where you run out of spell slots.
Apart from very long fights, yes. But I also have a nice soulbound staff, which has a 20% chance to inflict charmed on hit for
I remember
13 seconds, because I have
It's
20
really
something
fun.
intelligence. Yeah, it's really fun.
If you're fighting just trash mobs, every once in a while, one of them is going to be fighting for you.
Yeah. Oh, and plus it's AoE, and its AoE is affected by intelligence, and it has a chance to charm everyone in its AoE. So I can roll a 20% chance and hit that 20% chance against like 6 enemies at once.
I remember it being very powerful.
It was very powerful.
Also, by the way, did you notice how I almost killed all of them in a single 2 turns?
Yes, it was very cool. Well done. You've redeemed yourself in my eyes.
Sometimes this build isn't terrible.
It's a good build.
that-
You just shoot me or the floor or...
Or people with deflection auras.
Yeah.
It's what I tell you. It's a grid. We need a grid. I'm willing to compromise in saying that we need a square grid rather than an hexagonal
No.
grid.
If we have a grid, we can have it square. I mean hex.
Okay. Because I think you said before that you prefer squares over X.
For shooting games, I prefer square.
Yeah.
For
For
this.
me, hexagonal is where it's at.
Yeah, well, hexagonal is important when you need lots of adjacency, and you want some slightly more nuanced adjacency, where it's not
good
just
point.
like to your left, to your right. But with shooting games, you don't really need that. And I like the I like 2-dimensional cover that comes from squares in shooting games. I'm thinking XCOM.
Yeah.
Whereas a hex, it becomes much more difficult to eyeball whether or not you'll be behind something relative to an enemy.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, with up close.
Unless you're playing Phoenix Point, in which case it is also super difficult to eyeball. Phoenix Point is frustrating as hell on the blind side.
If you're playing Phoenix Point, then you should be playing XCOM 2 Long War. And if you finished Long War, then I don't believe you.
I didn't. I believe I have all of the XCOMs, but I don't think I've ever played any of them.
You've
Oh, no,
never played
misclicks.
XCOM.
The new ones, no.
That's outrageous.
Yeah, it's just Xenonauts captured my.
Yeah, but it's
My,
just different. They're just different games. And the
Yeah.
XCOM is really good.
I don't know. I don't like the. I like more action points. Give me all the action points. XCOM just has 4 action points. I don't like that.
2.
Or 2 action. How many action points does
2.
XCOM have? 2 or 3?
2, but there are lots of abilities that let you, like, use the second one to auto attack and all that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. But I don't like that. Give me like numbers. I want like 20 action points or 100.
So you don't like
And then you
D&D
use-
then?
D&D.
You have one
it's
action
just-
point.
Yeah, it's a little bit like XCOM. But it's not in the same way though, because
not
it's
the same,
like
yeah. I mean, you have to. You can't like. No one wants to be sitting there working on like, well, did he use 17 or 18 action points?
yeah. I still have one action point. I'm gonna move 50 centimeters. Oh, excuse me, I got a speed boost. It's 65 centimeters.
Oh god, I was talking to my sister who spent some time in South Africa recently. It was quite sad and annoying actually. She had to. She was teaching and she had to come home because the like outbreak started, and they revoked all foreign visas for everyone in South Africa. Which is pretty crazy. Like, oh, there's an outbreak. Let's make everyone travel across the continent. But anyway.
Wait, the people who revoked was South Africa, not the UK?
Yeah, South Africa revoked all foreign visas.
That's not
Sensible.
That's not right.
That is
What
bad.
Portugal did is we extended all
Yes.
foreign visas.
Yes, definitely. But anyway, while she was there, she played D&D once, and she says that the person running it, she was like, oh, I don't really like D&D. And I was like, why? Well, like, you have to roll to do everything. Like I said before the fight, I dramatically take off my robe, and he made me roll. I was like, what?
Oh.
your
Some
DM
some
made
DMs
you-
do that.
That's such a terrible idea.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
That's
I
not
walk
a-
across the room. Roll for agility. Difficulty rating
I-
1.
That's the origin of the jokes. Like every time
Yeah.
somebody like you joke about that sort of stuff. Like I want to wake up from bed and yawn. Roll dexterity to see if you break your legs. And then you roll 1 and you well you died. You know what I mean? That's the jokes that you make.
Yeah.
It's not. You shouldn't do that.
It's such a terrible way to make the game very boring.
I mean, if the DM wants to roll on their side, sure, that's a different thing.
And you know, of course, DM is God. They can do what they want, but I wouldn't play with them again.
I have found a glowing key, an unidentified bow, a tornado skill book for arrow surge. I've never seen you do that, mister. I want you to see. I want you to... No, I want to see. I don't want you to do tornadoes, because that's
Spear
actually
of
really powerful.
Horror Sleep. Found within the Nightmare Realms, this unique spear has the ability to cloud the vision and dreams of any it strikes. Sets sleeping for 1 turn's 50% chance to succeed. Jesus! That's really,
pretty good.
really, really good.
That's a 75% chance to put people to sleep if you attack them twice per turn.
Yep, it's true. I run the
Or
numbers.
an 87.5
I
if
ran the
attack them
numbers. He's not wrong.
Unless you're rolling like 2 dice, and then the math gets complicated.
Yeah. But we could try it. I mean, hang on.
I have my D60 ahead of me. You've heard of my D60, right?
Here we go. They went to sleep.
What? I like the systems that just get successes and failures. Like for example, Vampire Bloodlines or Shadowrun do that. I like those systems.
I'm talking to this. I'm gonna talk to this streamer dude.
Stop you, but the Red Princess will.
The Red Princess will stop me. Where is the Red
She is
Princess?
well hidden, deep in
She's
the
in her
turret
tent,
she lives.
pregnant.
You will die.
Pregnant.
I'm not gonna kill him. Pregnant. What?
Tell me that you haven't heard of that movie, or video rather.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, you're one of the 10,000 people.
What?
Every day,
Finally,
somebody in the
something
world,
nice.
or rather, 10,000 people in the world learn something that everybody else knows already.
I think I found the Red
And
Princess.
today's your day.
No, it's true.
Can I get?
You
I
get
don't know.
to be a part of it. I found the Red
Yeah,
Princess.
I'll
I think.
show you later.
Zolsticer,
It's a
aid me.
video. Not everybody knows
Even
it,
here,
but
the agents of the God King
don't worry.
threaten my life.
so I can't get to. There's a body over here.
This lady just went, "Oh no, aid me! Even here, the agents of the God King threaten my life." And my responses are: say you pose no threat to her whatsoever, or sure, why not? You're an agent of the God King, and you're here to kill her. I love sure, why not?
You killed the dreamers, didn't you? To me, guardians of
All
dreams.
right, well, she's still pretty mad.
You're in combat though.
I'm in combat
Where are you?
through the door.
Oh, you went through the door. I thought it was this ghost over here. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Because I was trying to get to a body.
Wait, don't come yet. You haven't leveled up.
Oh, I mean,
You need to level up.
You can level up in combat. I'm still sneaking.
That's a good point.
Okay, so I'm gonna level up. But it is good that I level up because I need memory. So let's see, Huntsman.
Well, I guess we're gonna kill it in the dream and then like confront her in real life and go like, "You idiot! I'm on your side."
Okay, let me. Now I have space for all the spells. I got planar gateway, door to eternity, all the stuff that people say are.
Planar. Like, well, no, that would make sense. It's between different planes, right? That makes sense. I always thought it was planar, but like, pronounced like Plantagenet, but I don't really know why.
That's not pronounced like that. I can hear.
Do you know Plantagenet?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a royal family in England before the Tudors.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Before the Wars of the Roses. I've always pronounced it like that. I don't know why. Now I think about it now.
Well, I'm gonna get the door to eternity and Plantagenet gateway of helping. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Did you
go
say
over there.
Plantagenet, the gateway of the Covenant?
That's I can't even wrap my head around Plantagenet being a surname. Can you imagine how much you'd be bullied in school? You're killing them all. You're not even waiting for me.
Correct. Yes.
I'm gonna assassinate Shada. Is Shada on our side? No.
Currently, but not.
Oh, critical. That's proper.
4,400 single target damage.
Yep. I need that to be AoE, please.
That right there is a nice hit.
And I have a level 18 weapon, I think. So, no, it's a level 20. Yeah, that explains.
That's pretty. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow, I actually haven't got much health. I didn't notice.
You got Necromancer.
I do, but I need some physical. And I haven't got any shields up anymore.
You relied a lot on that?
I did. It was useful. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the skill the
Red Prince has as default.
Okay, so the Flame Dreamer, I can kill him.
That would be great.
With a single shot, by the way.
I think you should focus
I do a little bit
on
of
this
damage.
guy. Wait, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
pretty good.
physical.
So 100% damage increase on that. 100%. No, wait. For 65 on that. 65. So it doesn't matter using the other spell. Okay.
What a great noise.
Let's see. I have 2 turns in a row, so that's pretty interesting. This does mean that I should get myself to a higher vantage point. Or as I sometimes say, advantage point. That's not how it's said. I know. Okay. So, I got a kill already, so I'm not going to get the skill points from killing that one. No, I am, actually. I am. This one. Well, not skill points, action points, you know. So I have this one over here. It's a lot of damage.
Pretty good. He's gone.
Trying to think what else I have. I don't think I have anything. I'm just gonna shoot normally. Wait, I have chicken. I have chicken.
Yeah, I have chicken. It's a
Get the
it's
sauce.
a not very well spoken farmer. I have chicken.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't kill me. Well, let's get some even more magic armor for no real reason.
Were you actually in danger of dying?
I know what I'll do.
Oh yeah.
Cannot turn invisible. Darn. I'm still marked. Well, there goes my invisibility potion for no reason.
Well, you have Shada against you, and I think she might actually kill you because she has an arrow and she's above.
I
No,
find
she
it very
doesn't.
unlikely that she's going to kill me.
Huh.
'Cause she is
She's not.
terrified.
Okay, you're safe.
And now I'm going to go and hide behind this tree.
This chicken is gonna exist for 2 turns. Off goes the chicken. This game is too smart for its own good. Remember how with a chicken you can cut its tendons and then it bleeds when it moves?
Yeah.
The AI is too smart and doesn't move when, or most of the time it doesn't move when you do that. Have you ever come across that?
I don't think so. But isn't that just
Yeah.
when they're I'm not sure actually.
Basically trained me to not do that to chickens because it's just wasting action points. Oh, that is Colonel RPG.
Glory is mine.
Like for example, this one. I'm gonna do this. The chicken is not gonna move. They're smart.
Maybe that was in response to how easy it was to make them bleed and then run.
Yeah. It didn't used to be like that right at the beginning. But I don't know. On the other hand, it's just sort of like that ability becomes useless because that was the only real way of.
Well, I mean, it immobilizes still.
It just becomes a different sort of ability.
Yeah. All right, he's weakened quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna.
Oh, look at that! There's a rainbow.
Boost you up a bit.
Whee! Okay. So you see, the chicken didn't move. This is outrageous. Okay, hopefully I get a kill. Well, that's free.
Oh well.
And then I can do this. Hopefully get a kill.
Nice.
Do indeed. Should have done it a different way, but still.
Have we exited combat? But then we're gonna go back into it.
You exited combat. I'm still in combat.
Why did I exit combat?
Line of sight, maybe?
Yeah, I guess I was just too far away. Might have also been to do with the fact that she was terrified, so she wasn't like actively triggering continued combat.
Is mine.
We did it.
All right. Why don't you talk to her? I said you could do all the talking, and then I've done all the talking again.
She doesn't like how I look.
I mean,
Oh, she's upset that I killed her.
is that
I
unfair?
did.
An empty gin lamp. Cool. What's she saying?
She's being taken by the God King. She was working with the God King to protect her children.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But then she betrayed him or something? Because she was worried about the God King.
I got the impression that... I don't know. I got the impression that she didn't betray him.
So why was
That
she worried
basically-
about the God King's agents finding her even here? Which is what she said to me when I came in.
Oh, maybe I misunderstood. Yeah. Her story goes a lot deeper if you have the Red King.
Yeah.
Because it talks about his family and why they don't like him. Or
Makes
vice versa.
sense.
There's a whole coup d'etat going on.
I've sent you a few things
You did indeed. I can see a huge thing on top of my head.
to identify.
The consulate guard.
I've gone back to the
Okay.
consulate.
The ring sucks. So, you take it.
Talk about a nightmare.
The pants are pretty
Wow.
interesting.
Wow.
Honestly, do you need new pants?
Let me look. Mine are level... Mine are pretty bad, but not terrible.
Oh, then you're gonna like these, I suppose.
I mean, if you need them a lot, then...
No, I have the same level.
I actually would rather not have those.
Okay,
Mine
I
has
can
plus
keep it.
2 constitution.
Mine too, do too. This just adds initiative, which is good for me. I do have a lot of initiative though.
Roll initiative. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you that story just before we end the episode here. Because I think we're going to do 3 today, if that's all right.
Sure.
I have maps to draw.
people don't know.
Yeah, so the first time I played D&D, there was this long moment where we like opened a casket and there was a child, something that looked like a child inside, and we eventually managed to like peel back layers of illusion that were concealing their true self, and then eventually the way we managed to make this, what was in fact a monster, reveal itself to us was by like succeeding in an intimidation check, demanding that it show us its true form. And then the child looked at us and just went, okay. And then the DM said, roll initiative.
Yeah,
It was
that's
the
always fun.
first time I had ever heard that said. It was my first combat. And I
Oh, that's lovely.
still got so excited. Like, I could tell, you know, I knew what initiative is in games. So I knew what that meant. I knew the implications. And it was so exciting
It's so
hearing
good,
the
yeah,
DM say that. After this long thing of like, okay, do we help it? Do we take it back to the town? You know, what should we do? And then
You roll initiative, baby.
roll initiative. It was so
Yeah.
cool. Like the chest had a curse on the outside, or what we thought was a curse, but we failed the Arcana check, so we couldn't be sure whether it was a curse or just a warning. And then, so we found a nearby giant grave and got a hand out of the giant's grave, and then used that hand to open the box, hoping that the curse would go to the giant rather than us.
That's it's not badly thought of.
No, it wasn't a curse in the end. But have you seen the size of the freaking lungs on this Voidworken?
What are you?
Look at this.
Why are you looking at his hands?
Lungs.
Oh, I need to look at you. Oh, right. Yeah, I need to teleport to where you are.
Join us in the endless prayer.
Teleporting
Look
to where I
at the
am.
size of these
The
freaking
divine
lungs. They're
will
bigger than me.
answer. But first, we must
The lungs?
Look, you can see there's like, here's a lung, here's the heart, right? And then there's a lung.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the other lung. Look at the size of those things.
Mm-hmm.
It's outrageous.
They are big, and they would not be at their full size because I think the lungs sort of shrink once there's not blood in them, or as much.
Oh, is that true? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think so, because most of the lungs are blood basically, because that oxygenation of the blood.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Alright,
most
there's a lot
of
of
you is blood, right?
capillaries. Sorry.
most of you is like the volume of
That's true.
most of you anyway.
Tragedies such as these.
It's only 5 liters or something.
Safeguard
Well,
Can't be that
you're
much.
and your loved ones.
yeah. So okay, not just
Join
blood.
us
I mean
in
water
the
as well.
endless prayer.
Nah, it's all wine.
The divine
It's
will
all
answer.
wine in the masquerade, baby.
What I mean by that, I just sort of misspoke, but what I mean is like, when we say that our body is comprised of 70% water or 90% water, it's not actually. Like,
You mean
it's
it's
because
compounds,
if you
including
mix,
water.
it's like saying that wine is 90%, 99% water.
It is.
Like, that's watered down wine. That's not what you say. That's not what you mean when you say that wine is 99. Like, if you have wine with water at all, it's just gonna be watered down. You know what I mean? So
No, that's not right though. You get wine, right? But then the ingredients that make up wine on a chemical level are lots of water.
Yeah.
Faith enables
But the thing
tragedies
is,
such as these.
that's like you're just taking the hydrogen and the oxygen out of the body and counting them all up into
No,
H2O.
no. That's not what people mean when they say the body is 70% water. They literally mean H2O makes up 70% of the mass.
I don't think it does though.
All right, let's
How
let's look it up.
How does wine work? Is there any
What do you mean,
literal
how
any
does
H2O?
wine? Yes, loads of it.
Because I think it's a different
You know how
compound.
plants work, right? They have water in them. They draw water up out of the ground, and then it carries nutrients with it as it gets evaporated out the top. That's
Doesn't
how-
become like those weird things that have a bunch of letters and numbers.
Does it?
like, for example-
what you're saying is, isn't there a compound of water and
Yeah,
something
yeah.
else? No, I don't think so. Water is not very
Okay.
reactive. Water is extremely non-reactive, I think. Wait, is that true?
I don't know. It doesn't sound right, but like I might be wrong. It's just
People-
more or less a hypothesis on my side rather
Compound
than.
components by mass.
We have chemists in the chat right now. They can tell us.
Human
You're
compound
literally looking it up.
components by mass. Okay.
I think my sister can help me because.
Okay, so if you were doing it by percentage on raw elements, 75% of a human is oxygen and nitrogen. 65% is oxygen. Okay, but here we go. I've got it by.
But that's per.
That's
per
elements, yeah. Okay, so here we
element
go. Here we go.
count, Not by weight.
Molecules. Molecules. Not, oh,
Molecules, rather. Yeah.
sorry.
So
my-
moles.
give me
You'd be a
one
mole.
moment. Hello, my love.
23 to the 10 power of 37.
Okay, cool.
Which is the
I'll
one?
be Not very long at all. So, okay, in terms of molecules, the most common molecule is water, and it's
That's-
65% of mass.
So that confirms it. That confirms that it's actual molecule of H2O.
Actual
'cause you
molecule of
can't-
H2O, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then, but interestingly enough, water makes up 98.7% of the individual molecules because the other molecules are substantially larger, like RNA, DNA, protein,
Oh, I see what
that
you
kind
mean.
of thing.
Yes.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, because,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because there's like, it's saying there's like, in terms of how many water molecules, there's like 1.7 times 10 to the 14. So, whatever there is, like billion.
There's a lot of them, yeah.
Billion or something like that. But then in terms of the number of RNA molecules, there's about 5 billion. No, 5 trillion.
Yeah, that's
total.
minuscule.
That's
Even trillion. No, trillion. No, that's
It's
still minuscule.
7 zeros.
It's like
That's-
0.01% or less than that.
Yeah, but that's 1% of the mass, despite being,
Because they're so
literally
complicated
billions
and
of
heavy.
times less molecules.
Yeah.
Anyway, thus ends the science lesson at the end of today's session of AD&D.
AD&D, that's what we were playing. Thaco for life, baby. Thaco for life.
Thank you for watching. We will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.